Yeah.
Well, speaking of games, Warzone had an update. They brought out some new stuff.
I
heard
Among Us also.
you play on PC, right?
Yes.
I heard the update was the size of the full game.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've even done it.
It was 100 and something gigs.
Yeah.
180 gigs.
So I hadn't played Warzone for months, right? Because I deleted it. It was too much. And then I cleared a terabyte off my PC to play it again. Downloaded 90 gig worth. And now I've got to download more again.
Yeah,
Oh my
the
God.
game's like 180 gig or something. The update was ridiculous.
This update, I swear all
Apparently.
they did was like, they added in some extra...
Yeah, it didn't seem that big.
Played it
I
yet.
mean, I didn't.
Couple extra
Mine
kill
also
streaks.
updated, so I don't actually know, but I saw someone on Twitter say that, so not a great source.
No. But they are changing the map slightly in a couple of weeks, I think.
Oh, yeah, for the 80s.
Yeah, it's going like 80s themed. So it's
Oh,
like the
sick.
dam is now like a...
What it used to be.
What's it
It's
called?
like a bridge, isn't it?
It's either a bridge or a...
Aqueduct.
Aqueduct, that's the word I was looking for. But yeah, they did an update, which feel like it's decent, but it's a little underwhelming.
It's more just like a patch rather than a...
Yeah. The other one, Among Us, that was an underwhelming update.
Well, to be fair,
A
we haven't
whole
played it
new
yet.
map.
I've played it.
Talia's played it.
It's too big.
Is it dead?
Yeah. Do you know what baffles me? If they'd have split that map into 2, maybe even 3, probably 2,
Yeah, but then I feel like if
they'd
you...
have come out with 2 maps. And they'd have been good sizes, like because the rooms are actually cool. Like the tasks
Okay,
are
I get
good.
you. Is the mechanics, like the ladders and stuff, are they cool?
Yeah, like it's cool having a different like up and down. Like it's interesting. And it definitely changes your playstyle. It's just so big that like if you don't want to put hours into it, you're never going to enjoy it. If you do want to put hours into it, it takes ages,
Well, they said they're going to make it 15 players.
and that's ridiculous.
And I'm like, so the reason you said, oh, you haven't played it yet? I was going to play
We were
it
gonna
that day.
last week.
And then like a couple people fell out, etc. So we were down to like 8. And I saw people play it. And I was like, I'm not playing that map with 8 people.
No, yeah.
Because I barely want to play it with 10.
Yeah.
Even with 15, I think comms are so messy on 10 already that when you have 15 people all trying to get their say in, oh my God, you're going to be in meetings for 25 minutes.
The reason that game was so big and the reason it succeeded so much is because it was the perfect game for anyone to play, like casuals. Like you could play it with, like say a family, right? Instead of doing like a quiz night or a Zoom call, you could jump on Among Us and that could be your like socializing.
Yeah.
That could be your family's like icebreaker to have a good night.
Even some of the tasks, like they're made for like kids.
Yeah,
but
they're not
some of them
hard.
are like a little bit confusing
Yeah,
on the new
to
one.
figure out when you've never played it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you watch just most people play Among Us, they'll always play Scaled, the original map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a smaller.
Some go on to Polus.
Yeah.
But
Polus if you play competitively.
yeah, it's just like one of those things where it's
I just feel like playing competitive Among Us. It's not a competitive game, is it? Like
No.
it's meant to. It's like a mini game.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a game you just play with family.
Yeah.
Oh, you can take it seriously, especially if you're a streamer. And the lobbies and stuff. But like realistically, it's still it's going to lose its core base if it's too difficult. It has to have a really easy entry point, which it did have. If you haven't got it,
But I think you also kind of need that entry point for it to be competitive. Like as someone that played it in a like sweaty way in a sweaty lobby, like
yeah,
when it's too big, there's no skill to winning because you're just far away from everyone. And it's like, oh, like you kill someone and it takes everyone so long to find the body that you don't even need a good story.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to come up with anything. You don't need anything clever. It's just, oh, I was over here and Thingy just saw me. And it's like, well, this could have happened 35 seconds ago. And it's like,
Yeah.
well, yeah.
true.
Takes out any skill and it also takes out the fun.
Yeah,
It's just annoying to me that they said, oh, we're not going to release Among Us 2 because we're working on Among Us 1. Then took 7 months to release that.
and not even that. They didn't even like.
add colours or anything.
Yeah, they could have just improved the game as they go. You know what I'm saying? Like they could have. They said they're not going to do Among Us 2 because they're going to work on Among Us 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. and
What
then
have they
didn't release-
done?
Yeah.
Other than add, I know didn't they do some stuff where you can like now you can hide. Certain
No,
things?
so this is all mods.
Right. Okay.
So this is none of them.
I saw on the base game you could do something where you could surely
Like, hide the body and stuff.
No, they added. I don't know. I don't know.
'Cause
There's
they've-
something in the settings that we changed on vanilla that wasn't there when we first started playing.
Oh, you can hide votes, anonymous voting.
Yeah, they added
Oh,
that, right?
yeah.
But again,
Yeah.
Got you.
that literally one game later, you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those games that needs continuous. It needs a map every month or two. Every like 3 months, maybe a map.
I think you just all you do is like you give people the ability to make a map.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
it.
Oh, 100%.
Because
Yeah.
if you do that, the top maps will get pushed.
Yeah.
And then you'll just go like most popular maps, and there'll be like 5 of them that
Yeah.
are like
Everyone.
Yeah, like
millions
Marvels.
of players. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just choose those, and everyone will just play them. And
Or
that's
even
it.
just like swapping around tasks. Like G said, she was like, it'd just be so cool if you could have like tasks move on a map.
Or move electrical.
Yeah.
Like electrical's now on the right hand side type thing.
Yeah.
The event
like-
takes you somewhere else. You customize events.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to make it fresh. Because like one thing that if you're
Because
a
the mods
killer,
helped it a lot.
Yeah.
But then also the mods helped it take away from the casuals, right? Like
Yeah.
that can intimidate someone. Imagine if you had like a cousin, an auntie that would like play with you,
Yeah.
and now you're like, oh
You
sorry,
have to explain more
you got to go on
rules.
Steam
Yeah,
now,
no.
download this. All they want to do is jump on their phone and play.
Yeah.
That
But
doesn't work.
if you're an imposter on like on Skeld, right? You just go into electrical, kill someone, jump through the vent. I used to do that every single time.
Yeah.
It's like always work, but now it's like, oh, did you? I saw you in medbay. Did you kill someone in electrical? And it's like, well, yeah. Where else? Like
Yeah.
you know what? You know.
Yeah.
Well, everyone got to like we even said in the lobby that I used to play in, like, if crew wants to win, you will win.
Yeah.
Like, you cannot win as imposter anymore if you play with people that know, because you vote on 8, you vote on 9, you vote people out when the right times, and you will get the imposters out. Like,
Yeah.
it's literally impossible to win as imposter when you know the maps out well, which is I think maybe why they made a map so big. But I think now it's just so like it's just a guessing game.
Well, all the people who play Among Us on stream are 3 days into the new map and they've all added mods.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this was meant to be, you have this
The
map for the
refresh.
next month or two. Then you can start adding in mods
Yeah.
again. And that's
Yeah.
like how you continue playing Among Us. They're already doing mods on this. I'm like, that game's dead in 3 weeks.
I feel like
Yeah.
culture, right, and memes ruin games as well. See, like
What?
when Among Us first came out, everyone knew would play it. Even in my Discord, I would play with random people in my Discord, like like subscribers of my Discord.
Yeah.
It's still really fun. It's like, oh, what you doing here? What you doing there? And then like after a while, it was like, does anyone like people say, I don't want to play Among Us, and everyone's like, lol, no, like what? No,
Yeah.
that's not
That
cool.
game's
It's not
old,
cool anymore.
yeah.
Same thing happened with Fortnite. Like Fortnite used to be the best game, and
Yeah.
now
And Fall Guys.
it's still big. But if you admit you play Fortnite, everyone's like, you play Fortnite.
Before,
Yeah.
so,
Game for kids, mate. But it's like memes do that to it, where it's like
Yeah.
I had some great times on Fortnite. It's amazing, and it has its issues. But I feel like
Yeah.
the reason it gets memed is not just because they
Fortnite
added
has
a.
at least like
tack
kept
guns.
changing and kept evolving.
It's still the biggest game, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's still one of the
Yeah.
world's biggest games.
But the thing is, like, it changes too much almost now. I loaded a stream the other day
Yeah.
watching someone play Fortnite.
They didn't know what's
There
happening.
was a velociraptor chasing a chicken.
Didn't they mess it up? I think in the new update you have to build guns now.
You can build guns.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you like upgrade guns and stuff. But I was literally he's like on a boat and then he jumps off and then a velociraptor comes around chasing a chicken.
Yeah.
And he kills the velociraptor.
I feel like Fortnite's a
I'm
perfect
like,
example
what's going
of
on?
what a game company should do when they prioritize the players over streamers,
Yeah.
because they've kept the game.
Yeah.
Like, streamers don't necessarily get amazing views on it or whatever anything anymore, but as a game, like
They've kept it live.
They've kept it fresh.
And they've
Whereas,
catered
like,
to the
Warzone-
pro. They've catered to the pro community as well, right?
They've kept
as they
both
can.
though.
Yeah,
It's hard. It's not an easy job.
but
I
not
do
as
feel
like
yeah.
a creator. They've not done
Oh,
it for
yeah,
creators.
yeah.
Well, hopefully Epic Games
I
taking
think
over
that's
Fall
good.
Guys
Yeah,
will now make Fall
it
Guys.
is better.
Because I've already enjoyed playing Fall Guys. I'm already bored of it now.
Yeah,
But
it's much
that
better
actually
than the
brought me
season
back
2,
onto it,
season
yeah.
3. Yeah, 100%.
like the fact they even brought in squad games, it's like, thank you, finally.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I never enjoyed that game though.
But now it's squad. So
Oh,
like,
if you win, I win.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank God.
and like you can't be knocked out and I'm staying. I stay.
I can carry in.
So, you
So it's like if you, the
it
earlier
makes-
you
it
finish,
creates the morale. It
the
starts
earlier you
tilting.
finish, the more points you get,
Yeah.
and the top like 4 teams qualify. Then the top 2 teams
Yeah.
qualify. So
That-
like,
that-
if
yeah.
I finish first, Tyler finishes second, then you finish like last, we could still qualify, and then we'd all go through.
Yeah. That's good. That's so dead. Like we would play, and if one person dies in the first round, I have
Yeah,
to watch
so,
you guys
okay,
to fall.
bye.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
mind doing that, but then again, if I'm streaming, it's
And
like,
if it happens every time, yeah, no. It's
yeah, I've got
Yeah.
to sit there like.
So that immediately made me want to play again because I was just like,
Yeah.
oh, it's quite fun because now I know we all
Fair
fail
enough.
or we all succeed.
It
and
also,
it's just-
it also stops it being so like anger inducing, because when you do badly, it's like everyone's like, no, it's you're calm.
Yeah.
Because it's a team thing.
yeah,
I think Rocket League's gonna be like go from like strength to strength. You know,
really.
I think Rocket League's gonna be one of the biggest esports.
I don't know what I think. Yeah, but
Sports, yeah.
I don't know what else they can add to it because
they
they
need to though. That's why I think that's why it's so good. Because like, see, like
true.
Warzone, Fortnite.
I need
It's
to
why
pee
like
again somehow.
Valorant and CS:GO as well.
You got
I need to pee
UTI.
again somehow.
Damn.
I have been drinking a lot of water though. To be fair,
True.
started this today and I had a whole shaker.
Yeah, but you've already peed twice.
I peed once in this.
Yeah, but you peed just before we started.
Just before-
I was like half an hour before though.
No.
It was
It was right
we
before.
started.
No,
You
'cause
went to pee,
then
I
we had
went
to
to pee,
test the
Tyler went to pee.
audio and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Maybe 5
Just don't
minutes.
drink. Just don't drink then.
Yeah, what are you doing?
You see, you
I'm
need to,
thirsty.
but then don't be thirsty. Well, just
Don't be thirsty.
no.
Thanks.
Sorry. Just allow being thirsty.
I'm gonna have to. I've accepted it. I'm gonna have to pee again.
But anyway, the reason why I think Rocket League will be good is because see, like, and also games like Valorant and also games
Yeah.
like CS:GO, where they build the game and that's it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, or maybe they make like changes to like
The core game doesn't change
Yeah.
at all.
Like,
It'd
they
just be
change guns.
They add a character or like
yeah. But even Rocket League, they won't even ever add that. I don't think it's just
No, they just change different types of cars, but they all have the same, like, very minor hit.
different hitboxes, but they're all the same. You know,
Very minor.
yeah.
like.
But also if you go into the pro, if you go pro, everyone uses the same car anyway.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is like it's the core game, right? The skill gap's huge as well. So like if you're playing it, right, you have a lot of respect for the pros. But you also feel like you can get there one day. Like, you know, I can get there. But I said, what like CSGO, it's like all about aim. It's all about like the actual. You can learn that. You can grow
that
that.
ability. You have it. If
Be
you
man,
don't,
yeah.
there's very little you can do to get it.
Whereas Rocket League, you just got to learn the techniques. You know what I'm saying?
Now
Yeah, go for it. But also, it's football as well, right? Like, well, not even football, but everyone understands that there's two goals. You got to put his ball in the net. It's like Valorant, hard to get into. Yeah. You have still not played it, have you?
Valorant?
No.
Rocket
Fortnite. Rocket League, yeah.
Yeah, it just looks like not my sort of game. Like, the thought of driving a car to hit a ball in a net.
I guess it's football and cars.
Doesn't.
If you don't like cars or football.
Like, yeah. I just think I'd rather play a racing game or a football game. I don't like it. To me, do you know what? No disrespect, because I think I understand the skill in it. Like, I've seen clips and I've been like, that's genuinely mad. How did that become a pro game? Like a pro esports game where cars, like when you think about it, just on paper, it's a game where cars drive and hit a ball into a net. But there is so much skill in it, and I know there is, so I'm not taking away from that. But it is mad when you think about it.
That's cool.
That's an esports
because racing's like a competitive sport.
Yeah.
And so is football.
I know, I suppose you just put them together.
And people love like monster trucks. Like I feel like it's got that vibe of it.
Yeah, it's like in an arena.
Cars playing football. And you can jump around. That's sick.
I think this is classic. Like, it's just not made for me.
Maybe it's not. Yeah. I guess especially if you're like the stereotypical like guy, right?
Yeah.
Who doesn't really like. Or stereotypical girl who like, doesn't like football, doesn't like cars.
I like football and I like cars, but I just don't.
You should play. You haven't played it yet, though, right?
No.
You got to play it. You feel it's.
I like maybe when I play it. Is it controller?
Yeah. Well, you can play PC, but the pros play controller.
Yeah.
So it's better. But I think it's sick. It's so responsive as well. That's why I like it the most. Like you play FIFA, horrible, and you'll play this, and it's like you're amazing. Even like Fortnite and Warzone.
I should probably try it. I do have a friend who's a esports coach for Rocket League.
There you go,
like, yeah.
There you go.
Teach me.
Boom. Yeah.
But also, I'm just like, I think it would just anger me. I could just feel it.
You won't enjoy it.
Yeah.
I can already tell.
Initially, you gotta give it time.
I do get obsessive. Though,
it's so hard at the start. Once you get into it, it's so
if I get one good little thing, I'll be like, this is it.
Pros will use controller for that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you obsess over games with mouse and keyboard. I'm trying to remember a controller game apart from like Overwatch like 4 or 5 years ago.
When I was controller, yeah.
You still can do if you're more comfortable on PC mouse, PC keyboard. You can do that.
I'd play
keyboard
controller.
mouse.
I play controller for that.
Yeah, it just feels so responsive, right?
Yeah.
I was playing clubs, then went to Rocket League. I was like, oh, it's so good. Yeah. You turn straight away. There's no input delay. Whereas FIFA, it's like you press pass, and it's like I have to wait for the guy to animate himself to then pass. It's just so dead.
I don't